Hello, in this video I'm going to be going over how you can create custom coloring book design elements that no one else has and that you can use for commercial use. So you can go ahead and sell these as individual pages or as groups. So all of these two pages that I'm showing you right now is what I have created using the tool that I'm about to show you guys. And as you can see, these are all elements that come together. And I also recommend that when you do this, that you go with more personalized or customized coloring pages. This helps you to stand out. Of course, you can do it without, but doing different themes and things for like a birthday is the way to go to be able to stand out, especially if you're selling on Etsy. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into how you can create custom coloring page elements that you can't find anywhere else. So right now I am in an 8x5x11 blank page. So you can go ahead and type that or select that on your home page. When you go ahead and get started, you can select custom size right here if you're brand new, and you can go ahead and type in that 8x5x11, or it's right here. So you can go ahead and select that. And or if you want to do the landscape style coloring page, you can do 11x8x5, which is typical print paper. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So the way that I'm doing it is I'm going to go over here and show you guys the tool that I created. So this is the coloring page prompt generator. And so what this does is it helps you to generate a prompt that you can then put into AI, whether it's Canva AI, Midjourney, ChatGPT, and so forth. And so I have created it where specifically for birthday parties, but you don't have to use that as for this. You can create these coloring elements or pages for any theme, any holiday, and so forth. So the first thing you're going to do over here is you can go ahead and describe specifically what you want. For example, a sleepy fox wearing a scarf, or you can go ahead and just select one of these main topics right here. For example, if we wanted to select, let's say we're doing a dinosaur theme birthday coloring book or just a coloring book, we're going to select dinosaur. If this is for birthday party, you can type in birthday explorer. So let's show you the birthday option. So right here, you can, if it is for a birthday, you can add it details like a cake, balloon, confetti to the prompt. If you would like to add that, you're going to simply select that right there. So difficulty level of the coloring page is based off of the child's age. And so you want to go ahead and select that based off of who you're selling this to. So if this is toddler, we're going to go ahead and do simple. And then you have your line art style. You have your bold cartoon, which goes well with toddlers. And then we have the storybook and all of these different things that you can select: realistic line art, Mandela, and so forth. So we're just going to go with the bold cartoon outline. And then your composition. So this is how it's going to be laid out on the page. So do you want it to be in a scene, a full story scene, just a close-up, repeating pattern style, action pose, single centered object, so forth? Do you want it to have a directive border or frame? Sorry. So for this, let's try action pose and then character adds on. So we did dinosaurs. So if you don't want to add any more characters, you don't have to, that are listed here. And then your background. So you can choose to do a simple no background, or you can add different elements here. If we wanted to do a jungle, we could do that because it's a dinosaur, but let's do blank no background for right now. And then again, you have your party extras. So this is specifically for if this is going to be for a birthday party, you can go ahead and select that. We can do confetti for right now and a directive pattern. So if you didn't want to do birthday party, but you just want to do like a background with stars and sparkles, polka dots, different things, you can select that as well. And then your artistic influence, classic Disney storybook, folk art, and so forth. You could just select which one you want. None. Traditional coloring book. And then this is like based off what we were talking about before. Portrait will be 8x5x11, and landscape will be 11x8x5 inches. So for this one, we're going to do portrait. You can determine whether you want an added border. You can go ahead and select that or unselect that. If you want to include a title, you can go ahead and type it right there and hit this right here. But we're going to be updating this in Canva, so I don't necessarily need to add a title there. And then as you can see over here, it says that you have selected 9 things. You're going to go ahead and hit generate prompt. Now it has generated a full prompt for you to go ahead and create your coloring page. All you're going to simply do is hit copy prompt right here, and you're going to go to wherever your AI image generator system that you're using. For this example, I'm just going to go ahead and use Canva AI. So of course you do have to have Canva Pro to use Canva AI. So if you do, you're just going to simply, when you're in your document, to go ahead and select Canva AI on the side panel. And then we're going to, where it says describe your idea, you're going to go ahead and paste your prompt that you receive. Then you're going to give it a couple minutes to go ahead and generate that coloring page for you. As you can see, it is working on that right now. And if you don't have Canva AI, like I said, you can use this for any AI generator, image generator. We can go over here to ChatGPT as well, and you could copy this same thing here as well. You want to make sure that you select the coloring page. As you can see, it has now generated my coloring page with confetti and things of that nature, and you can go ahead and edit this as well. And it's perfect because it has a space for you to have text right here. So we're going to go ahead and delete the happy birthday that they generated. You can go ahead and here and select text. Heading over here, happy birthday. And like I was saying before, to stand out, you can make these customized. You can say happy birthday, Charlie. And you can make different variations of this. So maybe this one says happy birthday, Charlie. If you're making like a bundle, I would say maybe like 3 to 6 custom coloring pages is a good amount to sell for a birthday bundle. Maybe this one says happy birthday, Charlie. The next one could say happy 7th birthday, Charlie, or a 4th birthday, because we said this was for toddlers, so 3rd or 4th birthday. Then you can have one that says celebrating Charlie's 3rd birthday, so just make different variations, and then you can use this to generate your one-of-a-kind custom coloring pages. So let's go right here. If we want to go ahead and hit position layers, and we can select each individual thing here. If we want to remove it, we could just find it here on the page, and then we can remove it if we want. We can also hit position for the main page, hit position to the back, so that we can clearly select different confetti elements. So if you want to make it smaller or delete it, you can. And then we have the main dinosaur right here. If you don't like certain elements, you can take it out as well. And that is so forth is how you can go ahead and duplicate things in here now. And there you go. You now have your custom one-of-a-kind dinosaur coloring page. We added happy birthday, Charlie. Pretty simple. You can go now and hit these 3 dots and hit duplicate. Or you can just hit add new page. We're just going to highlight all of this and hit delete, and then we're going to keep this text at the top. Again, happy 3rd birthday, Charlie. So you can make this a little bit smaller. And then you're going to go ahead and do your next prompt over here. So we selected Dinosaur Explorer, so that's why he had like the Explorer there, but you can go ahead and clear all right here. and this will allow you to start over. So now we want to do another page. Let's do dinosaurs. Again, if you're making the same theme, we're going to just go with the same similar thing, toddler, bold. But if you wanted to do a different theme, I can show you that as well. We're going to go ahead and hit clear all. Let's see that if you wanted to do space and planets, we can go ahead and select space astronaut right here if you would like. For our birthday theme, simple. And then you can choose, let's choose a different style here. Maybe you want to choose this one. You want to choose a single centered object, or you can do character in the scene. And let's see here, we want an astronaut because we're doing space. If you wanted a character add-on, outer space for our scenery. You can choose whether or not you want to add different different party extras. And artistic influence, I'm going to say traditional coloring book, and we're going to say portrait. And then we're going to go ahead and hit generate prompt, copy prompt right here. And then we're going to add a new page. Go back over here to Canva AI, select that, and let it generate that. And so when you're done with your coloring pages, if you're going to do the custom route, you're just going to simply download these as like PNGs so that you can make your mockups, download each page, and then you can go ahead and generate your Etsy mockup or your website mockups, and you can include these individual images on there. If you're going to have it as a ready to go instant download, then you're just going to simply hit download, make sure that all your pages are selected that you're including. Go ahead and select PDF and PDF print, since they're going to be printing it, and you're going to make sure that you do this for CMYK, best professional printing, and then you're just going to hit download, and then this is the file that you will provide them with for their instant download. So it's all based off of your preference. Like I said, you definitely can sell on custom coloring books. There's a ton of bestsellers on Etsy of that. You just want to make sure that you find a way to stand out, because it can be oversaturated with that. So that's why I say to providing the customization for birthdays is a way for you to stand out, and you can make your birthday bundles as large as you want. Maybe price them differently based off of the amount that you're including. I think 3 to 6 pages is a great bundle start, and you can go with different themes on your Etsy shop. So this is a great way for you to go ahead and start generating income using AI. As we can see, it is now generated. And what I love about this is each element is individual. So you can go ahead and remove what you don't like. As we can see here, they added happy birthday. And if you want to edit the text that they provided, you can do this right in Canva. That is why I like to use the Canva AI along with this coloring page prompt generator, because you can do everything all in one place. If you use chat or somewhere else, you can't edit it there. So I do recommend using it in Canva. So as you can see, this is perfect for toddlers. It's a lot of large things that you can add. And then, of course, if you like the happy birthday, you can go ahead and keep this as is. You can go ahead and duplicate this page and go ahead and add the child's name under here. So this has been how that you can go ahead and create these unique coloring pages, whether it's for birthday parties or just for generic coloring pages. If you would like to use my coloring page prompt generator, go ahead and comment down below coloring page, and I will send you the link to use this. And you can just use this over and over again for your coloring pages. So I appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up, comment down below so that you don't miss a video, and subscribe. And have a good day. Bye-bye.